Good king, bad king. The bad king is talking to the people, trying to persuade them to follow him instead of the good king. And he says to them, "Make your peace with me." And the Pastor Earl was comparing this to how the enemy is tempting us to make peace with him. And it really resonated with me in where I was in my life this past summer prior to Delaney's passing. I think around 2018-ish, started to distance myself from God because of something that had happened within my life that I had really struggled with. Because of the hard thing, I had turned to a numbing agent, alcohol, and had definitely had an uptick of drinking. Not like every day or like a ton when I would, but enough to put a barrier between me and God. Satan was literally saying, "Make your peace with me, and I will make sure things aren't too bad for you. I will keep your pain in check." And that's what this guy was talking about, is, make your peace with the enemy, instead of going all in for Jesus, and, instead of being an all in Christian, give enough to the enemy so that he doesn't bother you. And I actually had that thought that day in the garage, like, ugh, the risk of getting too close to Jesus is that things could get hard for me. But I felt this Holy Spirit pulling me so hard. And I ended up in this Bible study over the summer of 2023. And I was really being convicted of my life. And I was starting to feel a lot of anxiety because I knew I wasn't living a life obedient to the King. And, I think the enemy knew he was about to lose me. I really do. The enemy knew he was about to lose me, and Delaney's death, I feel, was like a last-ditch effort of Satan to hook me in. And, anybody who's gone through something so horrible as losing a child, if someone came to you and said, "Make peace with me, and I'll make sure nothing else happens," it'd be pretty hard not to make that agreement, right? Because now here I am. I was starting to make steps in the right direction. Now I lose my daughter, and I'm literally at this crossroads. Do I want to follow Jesus? Do I want to go all in? Like, this sucks. My daughter's gone. Or do I just say, screw it, and I use alcohol to get through this, use alcohol to cope, numb my pain, go through the rest of my life with a deal with the enemy, relying on him to protect me? Wouldn't recommend that. And in that moment, I made the choice to go all in, because I don't trust the enemy. These deals he's making with us, they are deals that will lead to destruction, despite what he says.